That is the first part. This is fertilizer. That is the unit we are going to complete to have the water to be irrigated, so that we're able to irrigate the different things. But the water now is at site. The water can be used, the immediate thing is to charge the biogas plant, like you ingest the food for digestion. So the manure is coming here. This is really an artificial stomach. And so when they mix it, the germs or the bacteria which are here have the water and they will start to do the digestion. The process will continue and it goes to this. This is a huge area where the digestion takes place. And as it does so, there is gas that is generated. That gas keeps pressing the manure. So they are now charging the stomach. The stomach, and this is the heat where you fry the food. And the water after the other supply is heat. You're making sure that you're able to run the system. Without the water, it won't work. It pushes the gas down, and some of the digested food not digested gets pushed, but some of the gas now can be pushed. Okay. So the gas the whole huge tank. We are standing on a huge tank. Which is supposed to produce, yes. Remember the which is supposed to be like the rumen of a cow. Yes, yes. Yeah. This is the one discovered in down. Yeah. So the gas flows from here to the storage house. And we have the gas tap right away. So this is the gas tap. As the fermentation takes place, the gas comes out and can now run and eventually go to the tap, the gas bag, and we give you the gas for cooking for the day. People need to learn, first of all, how to use that gas because it burns. If you just go and connect the house, the house could be burnt, and they will not like to use this gas anymore. So want them to pick the gas in the bag, you go and cook. You pick, you go and cook. You pick, you go and cook. So if you participate in bringing manure credit, you also have the gas. Then the manure, part of that which has been digested, gets pushed to that other part. Okay, so this is the manure. The expansion chamber. Yeah, it's just the manure. Stage of continuing fermentation. It continues to this point. So when you digest there, that which has become more liquid comes here. It is pushed. More comes from the other side. It digests, more is pushed here. And then you can get this one because it has already stayed in 3 stages. This one is safe. You can pick it and use it anywhere without any harm because all germs have been killed by the heat along this process of fermentation. Now the other one which are more solid, you take it there, it can dry and can use it for different ways, including feeding chicken and so on. So all this is manure at this stage. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So into this cooperative, they have credit to receive gas either for free or at a lower credit, depending on how much you have contributed. 2, every farmer can buy credit here, either by contributing a cow or by contributing money to buy the cows, the number we can take maximum. But the 70 acres they have are quite big to produce enough pasture. 3, because we have water to irrigate, they can now have feed and store. You can produce the feed and store. So instead of every farmer struggling on their land, they can have shares here. This is what we think over a long time they should be. Therefore, the cooperative, all those farmers who are there, not all of them are able to come and work here. They need to have a coordinator who will work as the manager of the enterprise. 2, they need to have people who will work here. From the money they get here, sale of milk, sale of manure, sale of gas, sale of water, sale of feed. We should be able to pay the coordinator, pay the workers, and they also save money on their cooperative account. So they will be able to share that, and that should be. So it can come from the poultry farmers, they can bring manure. The cow farmers can bring manure, and so on. Others can buy money directly. So once this is working out very well, then another parish could start something similar around the model. Now, regarding the pasture, the planting of the pasture, we are making
we reach a bit there
give to the other farmers. The same thing, the other pasture, they'll be getting seed to give to what? The farmers that want to do. So the cooperative can give seed to other farmers. The cooperative can also have its own feed to create the granule of food that will be producing. And the fencing is done in such a way that all these trees which they are planted here, there is mutuba and others, they are all those that give feed for animals, but they are also going to add in fruit trees like the fene, so that all around the garden, it is a farm that gives them feed, but also fruit. Now, all that must have the mathematics, the calculations, and the coordinator who will be here must do that. We are going to be having discussions with the association to select a board, the board which is overseeing the business. This is different from the board of the cooperative. There's the business board.
Okay.
And that business board will be receiving the reports from their coordinator, who has to give them accounts and so on. Farmers who are the members who want to provide the labor will come and work either as credit or they can receive the payment as cash. So this is the kind of system we are working to develop with them. Now we shall be analyzing that, the productivity of the entire process, the cash books which they are going to set up, the different members are there. There's one for the biogas technologies, there's a technician for the dairy technology, there's a technician for cooperatives, there's a technician for finance. So all these people are coming to work with them and want to work with them until the whole system is well understood and data can be now generated on the productivity and efficiency of this and its impact on each household.
Okay, thank you. Because one of the things when we were beginning was that people thought that looking at after animals individually, one, they didn't have enough land.
Yes.
So the animals could not produce. Then two, it was inhibiting their utilization of the land. Because whatever you grow there, the other one ties the cow there, it eats. Yeah. So the issue was, can we farm together? Can we, so that we put our land to commercial productivity?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think now that dream is coming too. And the idea of fencing is very good because initially, in the first phase when they planted, I would find just the cows tied in the new pastures or goats released to come into the new pasture. So when do we expect to have the water?
This water thing should be ready.
Irrigated the irrigation.
Yes, that should be done in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
We expect that
because
to be,
now we have rain.
Yes, in the next 2 weeks there should be water in the system.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the seed animals that are going to be charging the biogas plant will be in there also when this feed is now ready and harvested.
Okay, so we are just
and
waiting
within the
to
next
have enough feed.
2-3 months, we expect that the seed animals will be there, and also we shall have finished all the rules and guidelines of how everybody is going to work. It is clear and transparent, so that there is no fear that I am a weaker one. I might be oppressed.
They are going to oppress.
Yes. So we'll be
So
working with them
here
over
we
that.
have lab there.
Yes, we have elephant grass,
Elephant grass.
and we have also the Chloris Guyana. Yes.
Okay.
We have done the first 10. After the experiment has been done properly and people have understood that very well, and we have the data and they have corrected any mistakes, they can now plan to do phase 2 to expand the pasture production. But with the water, which is assured, this is going to be a unique one. Because first of all, there's a possibility now of growing a lot of vegetables for the cooperative and to supply. There's a big chance now to produce vegetables throughout the year. There's also a big chance for us to introduce fish. So we shall be evaluating to see, while we are solving biogas, which is immediate problem, there will be solving milk. There's a lot of money in fish, there's a lot of money in vegetables, because the water source has introduced that opportunity. We are going to be looking at that as well. Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.